Alright, so Bitcoin did close this last weekly candle very nicely, guys. Essentially, we had a little confusion range going on between this upper side rejection and the lower rejection on the weekly. But with this candle closing like this tells a lot of things, guys. Now, essentially, what this means is that maybe $60,000 ranges is going to be working like a good looking support. Now, we do have a lot of things to back this fact up as well, guys. Now, let's take a look at the option and, well, the futures and the option open interest in the Bitcoin's price action itself. Now, this data is coming from Binance, CME, FTX, Bybit, and everywhere, guys, all the derivative markets. With this last expansion to the upside, we can see that the option and the futures open interest also started rolling to the upside. Now, essentially, if we just back this up with the price action itself, this move is real, guys. Essentially, this move to the upside is real, and potentially this could resolve to bigger moves, which could take us all the way towards $85,000. Right now, essentially, guys, the move towards the run towards $85,000 has just begun. Most likely this is what market is telling us as of now, guys, because well, we do have real volume coming into the futures market. And well, essentially, guys, now the only thing right here is that the options open interest still is in the sidelines, right? So all the market participants who are trading options are still expecting Bitcoin's price to be in a range bound situation. Although if you just take a look at the price action right here without any open interest analysis, you can see that at the first and the foremost pass, this is looking to me like a continuation move to the upside, and this is essentially a continuation leg to the upside as well, guys. Now, what do you have to do? What do you want Bitcoin to do? Take out this wick to the upside, and then you simply roll towards $70,000, guys, without a break, right? Without a hiccup. So what we can expect in the small time frames, that we can expect a little sell-off coming from $69,420 levels, guys. Unfortunately, that could act as a small time frame resistance. But once we establish a good looking trend on the daily above those price points at essentially $70,000, then you can potentially talk about 85,000 coming down the line, guys. What do you have to do right here? Essentially, just wait for Bitcoin to simply go towards $85,000, manage your risk according to the daily 21 itself. But even if I put on, let's just say, guys, even if I put on the cheat code right here, something which I really like to call a cheat code, right? On the daily, you can see this one got supported once again right here. So every little chop which was happening on Bitcoin, all those dubious little moves to the downside was simple retest of this moving average right here, and this one got picked up, is currently getting picked up, and most likely, guys, once you close the daily candle above $66,000, that is when your continuation trend happens to the upside. But can we expect, yep, guys, you can see that the green line is kind of coming in with your $69,420 regions, right? Which is why in the small to mid time frames we can expect some chop when Bitcoin goes towards these levels. Now, essentially, as Bitcoin takes a leg towards these areas, you could expect some consolidation in the small time frames for Bitcoin, and that is when your altcoins will start picking up in the small time frames, guys. Now, what is happening with Ethereum is that Ethereum is also going to go towards $5,000 most likely, right? With Bitcoin doing these kind of things, I don't think anything is going to stop Ethereum for good, guys. Look, the only reason why I've been bullish on this price action, right, is because we are kind of comparing, let's just say, the 2020 October price action, right? And this one quite literally resolved with your yellow line supporting the price action with, let's just say, your grind like this. I mean, essentially, the patterns are also repeating, guys. Now, everything is kind of similar in the market, right? So if you're new to the channel, if you're watching this video for the first time, well, first of all, you got to do that, guys. You got to hit the subscribe and the like and all the good things, just because I don't think you should be missing out on this, right? This is quite literally a cheat code, guys. And well, the community is strong, which is why these things are working like an edge in the market. As the community keeps on growing, as these things keep on, let's just say, as more and more people keep on looking at these things, maybe these things will not work out as an edge, right? So until it works, well, make use of it, guys. Simply make use of it, right? You've got to be taking a look at this again and again. And well, this one did again. This quite little, the price action got supported from $60,000 and is simply rolling to the upside. And essentially, guys, another look, you can have crazy amount of comparisons to the price action, right? You can see that the grind was like this and the resolution was to the upside. It's trying to go to the upside. Essentially, this is something which we saw right here as well. The grind was like this beneath your yellow projection moving average coming from the 350 and the 111 Fibonacci moving average. The price action did something like this in October, is doing something like this back again, guys. Now we are jumping into November. What we can expect is that until we keep on rolling towards January, maybe a test towards $135,000 Bitcoin could be coming down the line as well, guys. Now, look, this range is quite huge, guys. We can talk about this entire range extending towards $135,000 and starting from $120,000, guys. This is where potentially Bitcoin could take a little bit of halt before maybe continuing its trend all the way towards 300,000. That could happen also, guys. I mean, essentially that it could be happening as well down the line, far-fetched opinion. But what is happening right here is that it's pretty much simple, guys. Essentially manage your risk below this price point right here. No matter how many lines I put, this is going to be a crazy significant support, and this one has been proven out nicely again and again. Now it's just a matter of time before a lot of people realize that, oh my god, $58,000 is holding for good. And when that happens, well, market participants are simply going to rush towards long positions or maybe spot exposure as well. Maybe that could cause small time frame short squeeze to the upside. That could at least put the price action all the way towards 85,000, and I do believe that 85,000 is your 1618. Yep, it's on these levels, guys, aligning with your red moving average projection as well. As you can see, guys, the price action kind of likes to reside beneath the red moving average, kind of gets consolidation mode below the red moving average, and that is when you spend some time going sideways and the altcoins become the beneficiaries in the market, right? So this is something which you can expect down the line. And most likely, guys, look, November has already kicked in. Well, 1 week down the line, we're going to be entering December as well pretty soon. So November, December, January, 3 weeks. Look, guys, we got good 10 to 12 weeks coming down the line. So what do you have to do? Maybe you have to simply hodl onto your key crypto assets and simply roll to the upside. Don't try to outpace the market, trying to chase these crypto assets on leverage in the small time frames, guys, in the intraday time frames. Because one more time, guys, we are looking at a macro resolution potentially coming down the line. Now this entire thesis and your entire analysis could go to shit if Bitcoin loses $60,000 for good. Now essentially, guys, this is what we have to do. We are fucking traders right here in the market. If the market bends towards the downside, we should not be stuck up right here, right? We should not just hope for the market to revert and come back down. Look, guys, most likely it will come all the way towards these levels, but all the people who are playing the small time game and all the people who are trying to, let's say, outsmart the market as a whole, this is for you. This is essentially for you. This statement is for you. If you lose 60,000 to the downside, most likely the leverage squeeze, let's just say all the long leverage positions are going to be getting wiped out once again from the market. Everything depends on $60,000, guys. So, well, this is your point of control. This one is proving out to be a good point of control, and this could simply roll over towards these levels, guys. Now the RSI has started taking a curve to the upside as well. This is a good looking signature on the RSI as well, with your TSI trying to do that. I mean, this is not that convincing as of now, but let's take a look at the 3-day. This is a continuation move on the TSI, and the RSI on the 3-day is also taking a leg up, guys. Now, good news, right? Good news. All the momentum oscillators, the volatility is completely fine. Oh my goodness, this is like a perfect environment to long the fuck out of Bitcoin, guys. Although this is not a financial advice, this cannot be a financial advice for that matter, right? But well, oh my goodness, this looks like a perfect dynamic to simply stay long on Bitcoin, guys. I mean, good looking trend, right? Good looking trend. But well, below 60,000, things will start looking bleak. Okay, guys, now Ethereum's long-term analysis was done yesterday, and it was trading somewhere alongside $4,500 levels, I do believe. What is happening right now is that we are taking out some key levels to the upside. We are going towards 40,000. Now we are kind of confirming the resolution of this entire previous all-time high, guys, and this is another piece of price action that everyone likes to see. I mean, essentially, if I'm trading this entire run to the upside like a fucking bull tart in the market, this is something which I would like to appreciate with the price action itself, right? You're looking at volatility squeezing out, you're looking at RSI load. Man, oh man, this might start exploding pretty soon, guys. Holy shit, we could be looking at $7,000 Ethereum coming down the line pretty soon. Most likely it starts happening this week itself, right? Because the weekly closure on Ethereum was nice as well. Things have started looking bullish, guys. Things have started looking obvious bullish in the market right now, which is why, guys, look, which is why all the benefit of doubt simply stays with crypto assets rolling to the upside, because Bitcoin is above $60,000. Essentially, Bitcoin above $58,000 to $60,000 is generally a good news, guys. It's generally a good thing, which would mean that Ethereum could also take, it could simply it could simply roll to the upside. Oh my god, guys, I simply did not change the screen, man. Holy shit, I've been there up like a fucking gigantic fucktard right here on the left side of the screen. I should have simply done something like this for this entire technical analysis, right? So that I'm kind of squeezed out and the relevant information is there in the market, apart from apart from bullshit like my face, I guess. I mean, okay, guys. Now, well, to be honest with you, major risk management is now shifting towards $4,000 Ethereum, right? Which is why option open interest on Ethereum $4,000 expiry happening on December, on March, or maybe somewhere down the line in November as well is going to be telling us a lot of things, guys. So tomorrow, most likely, we will dig deep into the option open interest, right, on Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you just take a look at the naked price action, essentially the naked charting right here is telling us pretty obvious things, guys. Pretty obvious thing, right? This is a weekly uptrend. I mean, this is a clear-cut weekly bull trend. We had this clear-cut chances to negate this freaking bull trend right onto these levels, but it looks to me like Bitcoin started flipping bullish, and essentially Ethereum kind of held on to these levels with 3 attempts. Essentially, bears could not take out $1,700 to the downside. Essentially, this one dissolved to the upside, meant a lot of things, and well, oh well, after that, this one formulated a good looking cup and handle, guys. And look, we're expecting a crazy amount of bull move coming down the line for Ethereum. We should take the price action at least towards 8,000, with Bitcoin trying to go towards $85,000. Maybe Ethereum could take this sharp leg to the upside all the way towards 7,500, guys. Now refer to the previous video that I posted yesterday where I talk about ETH BTC pair as well, because that is also a deciding factor, a big deciding factor for ETH USD as well. Okay, Solana USD, let's see what that is doing in the market. I mean, most likely, yep, a bullish resolution, bullish weekly candle, bullish TSI, bullish RSI, everything is fucking bullish, guys, for this one. Although, I mean, is this a bearish divergence? Nope. This is not a bearish divergence, guys. This is oscillators trying to reset themselves. Nothing much. I mean, essentially the price action structure is looking fine as far as your 3-day to weekly candles are going to be closing above 200, guys. Now, $200 regions on Solana is going to be the major risk management metric, right? Because if you lose $200, most likely your pattern would become choppy again in the market, which would mean that maybe you could do something like this down the line for a very long time. Essentially, that would mean that we could be residing with this sort of a grind line with your 21 exponential, guys. Now, if you do talk about a macro risk management area, that is obviously going to be your 21 exponential on the weekly itself, which is going to be below $137, guys. Now, what this means is that we are quite deviated already from the moving average itself, but it's not a death sentence, to be honest with you, because when the price action was right here, we were we were kind of deviated by 300% in the market, right? And similarly, guys, when we had this consolidation in the small to mid time frames between your $20 regions towards your $10 support right here, you were literally deviated by, again, 300% once again. I mean, this is what we can expect once again for Solana. Until you're getting 300% deviated from your goddamn 21 exponential moving average, you could simply roll to the upside. And this is also a vague form of analysis, but this is kind of like a unique way to look at the markets, guys. This is also a pattern, right? Your patterns are not supposed to, not always supposed to be your freaking head and shoulders that are trying to break down. Well, I mean, patterns can be this as well, guys. Kind of like moving average deviation, maybe your guppy deviations as well, or maybe TSI combined with your moving average deviations with your RSI. I mean, look, you can bring about crazy things in your indicator basket and come with one single conclusion in the market, guys. But to talk about relevant stuff, to know the relevant things in the market is also kind of like a thing which a lot of people are not able to do, and then they go out in Twitter and blame the market. I am right. I was right all this way. The market is wrong. The market is fucking wrong. I mean, guys, a lot of people who are new to financial markets are like this. I mean, a lot of people do believe that, well, the fight is against you. The fight is not against the market. If you're trading in the market, the fight will always be against you and yourself and your thought process. The more organized, the more skilled you are in terms of management, and the more you know about your margin, risk management, and the more you know about your life as a whole, most likely you are going to be performing good in the market as a trader, right? But is this time to be a trader in the market? I don't think so, guys. With Bitcoin dissolving major levels and Ethereum dissolving major levels to the upside, I do believe that these kind of situations are where you just simply hodl your crypto assets, right? You simply hodl your crypto assets, put them into cold storage and let them be on the sidelines and let the market do its own thing. Something like Solana, right? You should have bought Solana right here and just... Did I do that? Nope. So am I shitting on anybody? No, guys. Which is why, look, human beings will not be perfect, right? Human beings can never be perfect, guys, which is why if you have objectives in the market, that is the only thing that is going to make you money, right? Having objectives, having goals, having targets, for your own equity management at first. Then comes the price action. Then comes your y-axis, which tells you that Solana could go all the way towards $2,000 or something like that down the line. Maybe something like that, right? I mean, it could keep on extending. But before that, if let's just say if your target was $100,000 for a trade for a profit return in the market, so well, even if Solana goes to $600 and you see your $100,000 as PNL in the market, that is look, guys, that is the time to get out of the market as a whole, right? I mean, as simple as that. Now, let's say I'm talking about these things with the things I've seen in my life, the experience that I've gone through, right? Now, guys, I was talking about this trader called Umar Ashraf. You can go to Instagram, you can check out his Instagram. You will know what level I'm talking about, guys. That guy rolls in fucking 6-digit PNLs every single day, right? From US equities. I mean, that's fucking madness, to be honest with you. But yep, there are people kind of nailing them, some crazy moves to the upside and the downside, and there are people making $1 million as day traders in the market, guys. Now, these things will come as surprise to a lot of people because a lot of people are unable to comprehend such numbers in life. And this is something which I also went through, guys. Honestly, right? I also simply went through this. I'm going to be completely honest. So I had this mindset that how is that guy doing this? He's cheating. He's manipulating the market, which is why he's doing that. Nope. That guy is absolutely resolved in his brains. Umar Ashraf knows what he's doing in the market with his margin. Umar Ashraf understands his edge in the market, and if his system is not working out, he would simply post a story in his Instagram, guys. He would say that no trade for the day. Fuck no, I'm not trading the market because, well, there is no good looking setup in the market, so I'm simply going to be sitting in the sidelines, I guess, right? Look, guys, it's the, let's just say, it's the attitude, it's the character towards the markets that's going to make you profitable or not. If you're bitter, if you're salty with the markets, if you think that everything is against you, then most likely the money will simply go away from you. It'll not come to you, guys. It'll not simply come to you, right? Okay, guys, with that said, let's kind of conclude right in Solana. You know the deal is going to be $400, $350 at first. $350 we can expect some consolidation, and $400 down the line. Now, essentially, look, if you start rolling below $200 for good, that is when your consolidation begins on Solana, and essentially that is when Solana could take a lot of time to resolve its way to the upside. But if you just talk about fractal analysis, I do believe what is happening right here is kind of relatable to something which is happening right here. So we are looking at that last expansion on Solana coming in pretty soon as well. Look, guys, is it going to be the last expansion of all time? I don't know that. I simply don't know that. As far as the momentum is going to the upside, what we can do is we can simply try to pinpoint these crazy targets at 2618, 10618, and maybe 15618 as well, right? But out of this entire rectangular squeeze on the 3-day, you can talk about 10764 aligned with 2618 at $600. Look, do I know where the market is going to top out? Probably not, guys, but what I can do is I can catch this momentum. If I'm trading this one, I would simply catch the momentum, and I would say that how much money am I going to make in this 100 or 200% move to the upside? That is what I'm going to ask myself, guys. I'm not going to be waiting for y-axis fulfillment. I'm going to be waiting for my fucking wallet's fulfillment as a whole. not this y-axis fulfillment, guys. I hope you're getting the point right here. I truly hope that all of you are understanding what I'm trying to put forward, guys. This is an objective driven business right here. This is not a joke. This is all fun and games when everything is fine, but one single volatile move can shake out crazy amount of things in the market, guys, which is why be prepared, have your risk under management, and have objectives planned out as well. Okay, guys, so yesterday's video was also about BNB taking out, potentially continuing its trend to the upside, and this is most likely something which BNB is going to be doing, guys, because, well, most likely this one closed above the upper side Bollinger Band like a charm. And was this a retest right here? This could have been your retest, guys. Holy shit, this could have been your retest. I don't know, maybe, look, essentially BNB coin could come back down all the way towards 520 if you talk about the bigger picture and still be bullish in the macro, guys. But look, I'll be looking at that. Most likely not, guys. With this weekly candle resolving like this, most likely it will have a little small time frame consolidation, and it will ultimately resolve like this to the upside. A little squeeze right here, maybe a cup and handle like Ethereum, right? Because, well, BNB is doing something like this. Ethereum is somewhere here. Ethereum is somewhere here, guys. Ethereum kind of already printed that handle, right? So maybe BNB could go through that in the small to mid time frames, but essentially, judging by the weekly price action, right? I mean, this is a good looking weekly candle closure, to be honest with you. I mean, if you just put on everything right here, TSI is bullish, RSI is bullish on the weekly. I mean, above upper Bollinger Band, this is looking nice. BNB is completely looking nice. This is a good looking setup as well. So most of the majors are looking nice as well in the market, guys. BNB, Ethereum, BTC. Let's take a look at other major in the market. I mean, let's take a look at Cardano as well, like ADA. Where is ADA? Did I just simply remove that from my list? Most likely not. But yep, ADA is kind of still consolidating, guys, which is why this is one. Well, this one is in a no trade zone, to be honest with you. Until this resolves its range to the upside or the downside, I won't be interested in jumping into ADA for good, guys. Look, there's another grind which is still under formulation, right? This is still rolling to the downside. So until it resolves its grind to the upside, I think sitting on the sidelines for AD is also going to be a good choice as a whole. And well, are we in an expanding channel or something like that? Maybe we could be doing something like that. So well, it could kind of spend some time right here. This was where your smart contracts got launched on Cardano, guys, and ever since that we've been consolidating, right? And ever since that, Solana has been picking up in the market, Ethereum is picking up in the market, Cardano is simply going to the sideways, guys. So what a lot of people would be concerned about is that maybe this is not giving the right opportunity cost, right? Because most of the crypto assets are running to the upside. Why is my Cardano not doing anything in the market? Which is why people will get haywired if look, guys, right now I'm speaking from a retail perspective, but let me be very, very frank about one thing. Most likely the bigger side of things, the institutions are counting on Cardano, guys, because the money is still in Cardano, to be honest with you. We have not seen that crazy liquidity flowing away from Cardano as a whole. We have not seen that, guys. Holy shit. I don't think that major amount of liquidity has simply exited Cardano market for good. I think it will just go through a consolidation right here because, well, let's just say the majority of the traders, the retail traders or maybe good sized traders that are looking for swing trades in the market are not interested in the price action at all, guys. So with that you have one more thing, which is your fundamental event. The smart contracts got launched in the market, so anticipation is kind of over, guys. Anticipation that literally started from 2 cents, guys. I mean, essentially the COVID capitulation took the price action towards 18 cents, 1.8 to 2 cents, I do believe, right? And ever since that, we've been kind of anticipating that Cardano has done 100x in the market. Being a major crypto asset, this is up 100x in the market. Anticipation is down, which is why social trends are also down, guys. Now, well, we'll kind of dig deep into ADA most likely tomorrow or day after tomorrow. But if you just talk about the price action right here, I think this needs more consolidation. I think it will take some time right here. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be my opinion that matters, guys. It's not going to be my opinion which is going to be changing the market direction as a whole, guys. What we can see right here is that maybe this will spend some time right here. The RSI is not even above 60. This one is not in a trending motion on a 3-day basis as well. So expecting some crazy moves on Cardano in the small to mid time frames is kind of like a wrecked behavior, to be honest with you. So, well, expectations anyway, guys, expectations should be below. But as a trader, what do I see right here? This one needs some more time, right? Okay, guys, so there's one more crypto asset which is looking very, very freaking nice, and as expected, this is another good looking squeeze that is resolving to the upside. And holy shit, I like this pattern as well in the market, guys. Now what could happen is that we could be looking at this retest was no, certainly not a retest, but we could be rolling all the way towards $120 levels, go through some consolidation, but maybe this could also keep on resolving to the upside. I mean, this could simply roll to the upside, guys. This 3-day candle right here that's going to be closing in next 10 hours is looking damn nice in the market. So AVAX looking completely fine, and holy shit, guys, I mean, this is a neat looking trend. I mean, this is very, very clean. Where Cardano is simply looking choppy in the market by 10-20% a day, AVAX is simply slipping and sliding and rolling to the upside. Holy shit, this is a good looking trend on the 3-day. I mean, this one resolved like a charm, guys, and is showing up nice things on the price action itself. Right now, this is also that we resolved. This is also something which is resolved, guys. With this 3-day candle closing right here, we could expect 120 pretty soon, right? Maybe tomorrow as well. We could be looking at that. And what about the ultimate bull market target? The ultimate bull market target is going to come all the way towards $400 AVAX, guys. Now, is AVAX going to be evaluated at Solana's level? If fucking Shiba Inu can if Shiba Inu can have a $40 billion market capitalization, guys, I don't know what's going to stop crypto assets to go towards the upside, right? So essentially, what am I feeling right now? Just because of this doggy coin disbelief, to be honest with you guys, the money can start flowing anywhere. the money can simply start. The only thing which is for certain is that Bitcoin holding $60,000 is for good, and until that is looking fine in the market, maybe crypto assets will simply keep on rolling to the upside. So what do you have to do? Simply pick up a good protocol as a whole. Just take a look at the BTC pair for that protocol as well, and simply buy and hold it, guys. Simply buy and hold it as well, right? So okay, now this video is already 24 minutes long, but I'm not going to take more than 5 minutes to talk about 3 crypto assets from your Binance 2018-19 IEO and IDOs, guys. IEO, right? Initial exchange offerings coming from 2018-19, guys. So first up, we have Fetch.ai, right? This one is going to be on Binance because most of the history of this is going to be here, guys. So this is what is a good looking trend, guys. This is a good looking trend. And also this one is kind of resolving like AVAX did in the market, right? Above the previous all-time high, and it's kind of curling to the upside. So we could expect crazy amount of price action resolution to the upside coming on Fetch.ai as well, right? Now the ultimate target to the upside is going to be at 4236, which is going to be at $2.8 levels, and maybe 786 to 10764 ranges as well. That is going to be the ultimate run to the upside, guys. Now if you just talk about the history for this particular asset right here, you can see that the price action at a halts at 786, guys. So what are we going to be expecting right here? Maybe 76 could be coming at $5. So Fetch.ai could potentially have your $5 targets coming pretty soon down the line. I mean, pretty soon or not, I don't know about that, but maybe this is where your ultimate resolution could come towards, guys. Holy shit. I mean, this one could come with your channel top as well, and this is one of the neatest looking, let's just say the neatest looking channel grind I've ever seen, guys. Something like this is, I think we can compare this price action to that of Synthetics network token, right? If you take a look at the fancy price action on Synthetics, this is completely similar, guys. Good looking trending channel. Holy shit, a no-brainer. Ever look, every single time it's coming down to the channel lows, kind of like generational buying opportunities are coming up, guys. Holy shit, this one came right here and is up 700%, and this one came down again on these levels, and well, this one went for 2000% leg to the upside. Right now, essentially what are we looking at right here? Potential retest of the channel highs sitting on these levels. Maybe a 500% move on Fetch.ai could be brewing up with your macro risk management on these levels, guys. Now this is a conservative stop loss area, and the immediate stop loss area is going to be right here, guys. You could be looking at a good looking continuation right from these levels. So Fetch.ai above 80 cents is essentially good. FET against BTC is also doing interesting things in the market, I do believe. Is it curling to the upside or not? Maybe it could kind of look with Bitcoin looking strong, guys. Look, Bitcoin's dominance has started picking up once again in the market, right? So alts against BTC in the small to mid time frames could simply start going to the downside for, let's say, until Bitcoin simply rips to the upside. Alts BTC will stay in the sidelines, and if alt, look guys, if you're trading any altcoin and if your alt BTC pair is looking bullish in the market, man, oh man, most likely that pair is going to be doing exponentially good against the US dollars, guys. That is what is going to happen, right? So Fetch against BTC also has a good looking structure, which is why the price action on the USD pair is also nice, guys. Okay, I think the next up we have CELR right here. CELR USD, I do believe it was not Celsius, CELR. CELR USD right here on Binance once again, also looking nice. I mean, this is kind of look, guys, if you go to coin market cap, I think this one is in Polkadot ecosystem. I'm not sure if that is working or not, but yep, this one is from Polkadot. So back again, guys, these 2018 IDO projects are looking nice in the market, which is why we're talking about that. Similar pattern once again, topping out at 786. So what we can expect right here, 786 is at 0.5, guys, 0.56, right? So, well, where is your risk management going to be? Most likely with this bullish engulfing candle, you can take this low as your potential risk management metric, guys. If this price action goes below, let's just say 0.77 cents as a whole, most likely you would be looking at further consolidation on CELR itself. But until you're looking like this in the price action, most likely you're fine. Most likely you'll keep on rolling to the upside with the rest of the 2018 IEO projects in the market, right? And CELR against BTC. CELR BTC, let's see what's happening there as well. Must be, yep. It's more bearish than FET BTC, guys. So once you lose this one to the downside, potentially this will lose this level to the downside, guys. I mean seller could potentially lose 160 satoshi regions, and this could come down all the way towards 70 satoshis as well. But this will still be bullish in the USD pair, because most likely Bitcoin will make its mega massive move to the upside, guys, in the small time frames. Although I'm not talking about Bitcoin small time frames, guys. You can see that the small time frames is crazy choppy, right? You long in the 10-minute time frame, most likely in the next 5 minutes you would be looking at a bear market in the 5-minute time frame, right? So Bitcoin's price action is volatile. We can expect volatility from every single crypto asset, guys, which is why trading futures market in this kind of landscape is not a big look, it's not a good thing as a whole, guys. It's simply not efficient as a whole, right? As a trader as well, this is one-on-one advice to all of you guys right here. Not a financial advice, obviously, but to be honest with you, in such eased out environments to the upside, trading futures and trying to outpace the market has not been a, let's just say, a very, very nice choice. Although if you're trading futures, look, you can simply trade your futures, guys. If you are trading futures, just don't be concerned with your hodling assets, with your trading assets, right? If you're going into futures market, just go to an exchange like FTX, maybe put your collateral as USD and keep on stacking USD, guys. Keep on stacking USD, right? Just take the PNL. I mean, look, you can talk about intraday tradings as well. I mean, essentially, guys, you can talk about, okay, not on this one, but we can talk about intraday 10-minute analysis, 10-minute time frame analysis on BTC right here. Where is Bitcoin? Where is Bitcoin? Give me Bitcoin right here. So what is it doing right here? This one is losing this one. So maybe we could be targeting 200 to 55 simple, right? So you could be targeting 63. Oh my God. Unfortunately, this could happen, guys. This could potentially happen. Bitcoin could come back down all the way towards $63,000. And well, a good looking trade as well could potentially happen, guys. But is it confirmed? Nope, it's not confirmed, which is why we'll always play these small little R&R opportunities, guys. I mean, look, this is a long position, but we can simply take a look at the short position in the market. Short position, short. And this is what that trade could have looked like, right? But the entry has kind of gone by, which is why, guys, well, this is how small time frames could work out as well. Okay, let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's see how Ethereum is doing in the small time frames. I think I've kind of deviated, right? We had to talk about harmony as well. But before that, let me just conclude right here, guys. 10-minute can be traded. You can trade the intraday time frames when you are sure of the fact that maybe you can go for, let's just say, capitalizing on 2% moves to the upside or 3% moves to the upside. If you manage your margin, fine. And if you have your risk management and stop losses, even with a 10 to 20x leverage could work out, guys. Look, back again, it comes to one single fact that if you know what you're doing with leverage, if you know how you're, look, guys, have you ever been to an amusement park where you see people putting petrol in their mouths and just and the crazy, look, guys, flames, right? They're fucking controlling flames with their mouth, guys. If you do that, most likely you'll get burned, right? So I do believe that guy who's trying to do that with his mouth spent, I don't know, crazy amount of years trying to understand how this will work and what should I do to not get myself burned in the market. So if you don't understand how you can simply get wrecked by simply, I don't know, guys, losing grounds onto your own edge in the market, maybe just staying away from futures would do a nice thing for you, would do a nice job for you as a whole, right? So if you're playing with fire, you have to be in a very controlled environment, very, very controlled environment, and you have to know 110% whatever you're doing with your equity, guys. Now, the only reason why I simply stay away from leverage in such kind of macro resolutions is because, guys, look, you can't simply outpace the market, right? In macro resolutions, trying to outpace these crypto assets, it's kind of like a wrecked behavior as a whole, guys, which is something which I can personally affirm with. I mean, look, so which is why, guys, I'm kind of not interested in trading the small time frames because bigger things are happening. When bigger things are happening, staying away from small time frames could work out as a whole, guys. Okay. Are the hiccups going to trouble me? Guys, I'm hungry since morning. All I've had is one juice since morning, right? I mean, I've not had anything. I'm going to go and cook some good food for myself today, guys. I'm going to be spending crazy. Most likely I've spent 2 hours today trying to cook good food for myself because you got to do that. You got to treat yourself again and again because these markets are not going to treat you nice. So the best you can do is you can treat. I mean, look, guys, the hiccups won't stop, right? So let's just talk about one against USD and what's happening right there. This is also another Binance IEO project. Most likely this one is also bullish in the 3-day time frame. Well, back again, guys. I mean, this one is going to be really difficult. Although I do believe it's just a couple of you watching the video by this amount of time. So essentially, back again, you can take a look at your, let's just say 786 most. Okay, this one is way beyond that. Harmony is trying to compete against Solana, Ethereum, and all of those blockchains, which is why this one is looking better in the market. Man, oh man, I don't think, guys, look, when these things happen to me, I think it's not gonna stop, right? So you have to bear with me right here. Bear with my hiccups as I go through Harmony and its technical hocus pocus levels in the market. So if you talk about, let's just say, the elite wave structure right here, I mean 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, the biggest wave has already happened in the market, and it could simply go all the way towards 2618, which could be your potential resolution, right? But we can talk about 4236 as well, because this is a level which you've seen again and again. Oh my god, guys, I'm going to be cutting this video short right here. I mean, I'm just simply kind of embarrassing myself, kind of extending my welcome right here for this video. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll talk about the first thing which I'll do tomorrow is talk about Harmony pretty soon. This is quite embarrassing. You guys can just have a good laugh right here, and I will catch all of you in the next video coming tomorrow itself. Bye for now, folks.